advantages there. And I like this pick from Jensen. Rise has made a huge surge in solo queue. Not so much on the stage just yet, so the world meta
from Bruiser as well.
Well, he does have the Elise on this side too, who's level 3. Gonna get in there on Jensen.
Yeah, Repel is going to come down as the rep up is slowing Jensen. The flash goes forward.
Cocoon.
Max range, but the cleanse comes in. Forlan in trouble. Sub 100 health, and that's first blood for Jensen. Contract's in trouble, Marth. He wants it. Does he have the volley? No, he doesn't. And Cloud9 2-0 to start things off.
By the skin of his teeth. Elise is here, Sejuani is here. Elise is here 2 seconds later, and now they're gonna try it again. There's the cocoon.
Yeah, good movements forward, but it's not gonna be enough here for Marv. Jensen just moves his way in. That's gonna be an easy third kill for C9. Repel comes down, but there is not a lot of locations for him to go, and an easy double. Now Jensen already off to a flying start, 100% kill contribution. He could waste some time here.
Buying time, that's what he's doing. He's gonna go down though.
Yeah, Talia is going to be moving towards the bottom side to try and capitalize, but you can see C9 very intelligently just hanging out underneath it. Do it again. Realm Walk isn't available this time, but wasn't exactly necessary last time, as well as Contracts. Just a last-minute ultimate to throw forward just to make everyone feel better.
Think he's gonna get out?
Weird.
Marth though.
That was like an extra boosted rocket jump as the flash does come out. Forlan finds nothing. He's gonna get killed by the turret. Thankfully, he wasn't touched by it.
About speedrunning here, because I want to see how quickly Cloud9 are able to accelerate the pace of this game so that they can try to take it quick. And Om Nom Nom, full combo.
Delicious spider. I was gonna pick up some play-by-play there. But Vert now trying to hold on to this inner turret, the last one remaining. Impact is up towards the top side, but has his teleport available. They won't need it. That is going to be a fantastic engagement from Smoothie. Has the quickness, has the grand entrance.
Variance play to do it, and this is exactly what they're doing here.
Do have the Realm Walk to come in, but it is interrupted, so Jensen not going to have that opportunity. Nice double knockup comes in. As Vert does have to get himself out of the way. Forlan survives for longer than he probably should have, but does eventually fall down, and Sneaky says no to Redbird. No more jungler available. C9.
It's much easier to take lower variance play, and you're able to just pick that up.
Is there really a bad decision to make when you're 10,000 gold ahead?
There are
20 minutes into the game.
From my solo
going to fall. Inevitably, the second one is going to follow. And this has been utter dominance. 15,000 gold the lead. The point-blank ultimate is going to land, and that is no more Talia. Forlan also going to fall down almost incidentally once more, and Vert, he's in trouble. That's 4 swift kills, absolute, no options whatsoever as Impact. He looks basically unkillable. He's at low health, but who even really cares? That still means he's got about 1,000. Nexus turret's now taking fire, and Absolute just has to look on as his base gets decimated. C9, you thought they looked good on day 1. They look damn good starting off day 2. Direwolves had some choice words after that game saying that they'll come back. Chippy's saying, don't worry, Impact, I'll come at you next time. But man, this is looking like a terrifying Cloud9 to go up against.
Chippy's saying, you know, we're ready. Cloud9 saying, come at us. 22 minutes, 19 seconds, 14-0 in kills, absolutely obliterating Team 1, and Cloud9 will be able to move on to the play-in knockout stage after this win.
Yeah, they will. That makes them 3-0. No one is going to be able to catch up to that scoreline, so they'll be waiting at the top seed for the second seed team from one of the other groups. That being said, Condi knows his gank paths so incredibly well. We saw the second game for WE. I know it's on Gragas, a very good...
This is going to be a fight. They're going to fight each other here.
Yeah, he finds the Mystic Shot. The jump comes in. Condi taking so much damage.
Storm Raiders.
As there it is. Oddie's looking for the kill. Does have the Q back up, but it's a great smite by Condi. He's got the Arcane Shift. Can he get out of the way? He does. Oh, Giro comes in. First blood as he colossally smashes him away. Condi because of White Lotus. And it's brilliant to see that he's come back in here as Zero going aggressive. Condi's come down here as well, as White Lotus might be in trouble. He wants to try and get himself out of the way, but the heal does come down. They want to get one onto Zero, but he flashes. Condi grabs the first kill on the bottom side. And Zero, his baiting is still top-notch.
That was
flashing his way out.
Face check.
Oh, this is a disaster. Look at that burst damage as Condi tries to get himself out of the way, but it's not enough. He's trying to bait it forward as Shie, not able to get the damage down in time, and thankfully, they've broken off that inhibitor turret as well, and 957 is going to commit to this. WE, this was the kind of call we were looking for. Much like Gambit yesterday, Baron spawns, Baron is dead. Can't type in which skin you're going to use, but that'll be fun. Jen thinks it's going to come in for the engagement. We do have at least the invulnerability from WE, and they're utilizing this time so well. Genthix punished for his engage. Oddie trying to find his way in. He's invisible for the moment, but the shockwave, it picks up Shie, but not much else. And Seiya will have to flash if he wants to get himself in there. Stun comes down onto Dural. He's very durable, but can they actually get enough work done? We do have at least auto attacks coming down from White Lotus, but Condi has taken down the Galio. The Rakan's going to fall. White Lotus needs to try and get something done, but Shie gets it with the threaded volley. And Oddie, where was he in this fight? He's now looking for Mystic. The flash is going to get it. But is he going to get punished? That's the question, and absolutely he is. It's just Seiya looking on in horror as the rest of his team, if he can get the Q down onto the Baron despite it not being isolated. But this was all a bait. The root comes in. Genthix is going to die immediately, and there's no damage taken by WE. Mystic free hitting onto Dural. Shockwave is gigantic, but it's not enough damage. WE still moving forward. Condi pushing Dural out. Winds of War. Seiya's going to try and get something out of this at least. The second Baron of the game is going to go down for WE. It's 30 minutes in. They've got 4 minutes now to play with. The old GoldenEye. Genthix books his way in, and that's a rocket jump to follow him up. Grand entrance not exactly going to be enough as Mystic gets the double jump.
Beautiful from Mystic to get the jump, get the full explosive charge, and then able to get another one to follow. It's insane. This is why you can rely on him, but look at that. Condi's so much damage.
Yeah, Condi's not a fan.
Oddie got it!
He steals away the Elder Dragon. It is going to mean that it's only 3 members that get it, but Lion... Well, Condi possibly in trouble as there's the grand entrance. Good double knock-up. Oddie eviscerates the Ezreal. Shie comes in with a great seismic shove. And now Zero looking to try and get the work done. Mystic over the side. Picks up the kill onto Genthix so easily, and he's jumping his way forward. In trouble, the double kill comes in. Oddie is going to get smashed by Shie, and on all fronts, WE are getting the revenge. They want to save their jungler, and the Goomba stomping's going to come in. You did not want to taunt that Mystic Tristana because he's going to kill you, and Seiya going to get the same fate as well. The tree picks up 1, and WE just want to finish the game. They'll follow the super creeps towards the Nexus. Once again, a very close game, especially for the first 20 minutes, but WE proving themselves the better team. 2 games now against Lion Gaming.
And that'll mean WE are in the play-in knockout stage. They have 3 wins. You don't know if they're number 1 or 2, but they still are moving on.
Yeah, WE, home crowd advantage most certainly is there, but I'm pretty sure they've been confirmed into top spot.
Actually, yes,
right?
They are in the top spot because they took down Lion, which is the only other team that had a win. So yes, you are correct. They are the number 1 seed leaving this group.
So now every other team sort of looking at the number 2 seed as being the death zone, because you do not want to be going up against WE. This team is looking methodically fantastic. And I know slow start, things like that. Favorite from many moons ago. This is back when I was commentating the OPL. I feel like I'm set up for this particular pick.
He's actually going to get in here as they see him. They'll see if they can make it out.
Okay, yeah, Sneaky's going to come down. Shermfire looking for it, flashes forward, but does not quite get the stun. There it is. Permafrost comes down. King's looking for the kill. The slow's in there. First blood goes to Destiny. That's absolutely fine.
On them.
Well, Headbutt Bolt comes down once again. Grand Entrance doesn't get King, who can still get this damage. Shermfire comes back. We've got a teleport for C9. Impact wants to get his way in here. Sneaky, the Ren comes down, but Destiny grabs another kill. King's gonna fall as Impact comes in, but Chippies is there as well. God, this cow is so bloodthirsty. It's a killing spree for Destiny. Contracts turns up. He wants that extra gold, but 2 versus 3 is not something that you want to go for.
Yeah, this has been fantastic from the Dire Wolves. But
Chippies.
3 and 0 for the Alistar. Oh, the flash forward, the stun.
Yep, the stun comes in. Destiny gets the
damage.
So much damage comes out as Chippies flags and drags his way forward. Impact gets 1 back, but it's 5.
What happened was he didn't do it fast enough. Because if you flash E,
well, speaking of which, that's going to be a dead Impact on the top side. Chippy sends his regards. Do you know me now? Let's leave the solos on an island and let
saw him back. They saw him back. They're going to go.
And the arrow is going to land as well. Smoothie not going to be able to get out of this one. Throws down the quickness as there's the flash forward. Nails it onto Sneaky. He's going to explode. King gets the autos. Can he actually find the kill? The heals there. That's going to mean it's enough. As Destiny just playing underneath this turret. Tank takes it forever. The Ignite should be able to get the shutdown, but the money goes to Smoothie. Back from the Hemo Plague.
Dive on the bottom. C9's bottom lane can't catch a break.
Oh my god, the double knockup comes in. Chippies makes it 3. Sneaky's going to be eviscerated. And Smoothie says, oh,
but miss. Now you have to look at Jensen if you're a C9 fan, because right now they got to camp this lane. They got to kill Fantix.
Oh, his flash is so close to coming back, but Impact is going to be able to grab that kill.
And that'll be the turret. The one thing that C9 has going for them.
And Jensen, there's the flash from Destiny, wants to find it. The pulverize, he's waiting for it. Fantix comes in, Arrow's gonna land, but Sneaky, he turns up. Hemoplay, is it gonna be enough? Fantix picks up the kill as Smoothie gets the quickness, and that's gonna be the end of the Vladimir. In trouble is Chippies, and he's gonna go down as well, and Sneaky finds his way back into the game. The tower falls down in the end, but that's still okay. Lining this one up. Arrow of Destiny will pierce the heavens as Destiny. Perfect follow-up. Shotfire in there as well, and they're going to punish Jensen.
This is just a stun after stun after stun.
A 1, 2, 3 punch.
We talked
free damage.
Vlad flank on the side. They got to do something here. Nice.
Massive ultimate comes down. Destiny with the follow-up as that's a massive amount of damage onto Fantix. He did nothing this fight, and now C9, they're turning it. The rupture comes in. Chippies finds the kill into Jensen, but sacrifices himself. Is used as a good disengage for Direwolves, but there's still, it's a 2 versus 1. Speaking of which, that's going to be the flash in. Yeah, Quickness is going to get all the charms, and Jensen explodes the Ash in a matter of seconds. A lot of their team fighting late game has been great. King taken down to about half of his health bar. Smoothie goes in once again. That's going to be Destiny gets charmed, so can't quite get the pole as he's ticking up towards that stun. Oh god, Impact is just going to eat the Ash for breakfast. Sneaky gets his way out as well. Chippies dives forward, wants another desperation kill, but he's going to get punished. Fantix yelled at and destroyed as Jensen grabs the kill in the end, and they should be out of...
Direwolves, we saw them hitting the go button early.
Oh dear.
And Contracts wants none of those smite steals.
Well, that was cute. Winter's Wrath actually landing, getting the stun. Shern moves over, wanted the Arctic Assault, doesn't get it, and the Baron's going to die, but he stayed alive for longer than he should have.
Yeah, and now C9, that went from being only 300 gold.
He is very, very tanky, but it's not going to be enough to save
the
There's the movement. They do get the massive knockup. Jensen in trouble as Chippies wants to flash his way in, but the Rupture is going to be there to stop him. Cataclysm comes down as Impact. They're just trying to get him out of the way. King free hitting in the backline, but it's just not enough. C9, so much damage as Sneaky jumps his way forward. Contracts, not a lot of mana, but he has the auto attack to do. The Nexus turrets are going to fall down. Direwolves desperately trying to make something happen. Chippy's not going to be able to, as he's going to be taken down. We have respawns coming in, but with no top laner for a long time, it's still a 4 versus 4. Smoothie makes his way back in. This guy has been playing like an absolute god today. Fantix with the Zhonyas, but that's just going to prolong the inevitable as Destiny gets over the side. Smoothie gets the grand entrance. He's still alive somehow as Fantix is obliterated. Double kill for Jensen, proving himself on this one. Triple kill exactly, and he's going to take down the Nexus. C9, it was more difficult this time, but they're now 4-0 in the group.
And they will have #1 in their group moving on to the play-in knockout stage, and that is a heartbreaker for the OPL. They looked like they had that game at the start. It was a great plan. They camped the bottom lane. They extended that to the top. Chippy's TP down, and they got first turret on top of it. They were set up for victory, and they weren't able to take it.
Well, you say heartbreaker, I don't necessarily feel like it is, because they actually showed Cloud9 that they can stand toe-to-toe, especially in the laning phase. Chippies was able to get some work done.
Also a Jax hover before that, so the question was always going to be, does he just pick the other one of the two split pushes so they can duel into each other? Because usually you'd like the Jax into Camille.
But it has lost its patience and will not be taken just yet.
Steos is coming down though, he might have the jump.
Steos jumping in, Counter-Strike active, really threatening onto Audi here, who needs to find a way to get away from this one. No longer has his flash available. Steos trying to jump in there, might be able to find the first blood, and it goes over to Diamond. That, the Phage, he's really not worried about it, but now Giral with more health, more mana,
to this.
might be able to win this fight. Issues the Hex Tech ultimatum, the Galio coming in, and it might just be an outplay. Nope! See you later, Giral grabbing the kill.
And the outplay is the damage.
Keeping himself alive. Giral trying to jump in there with the hook shot. Diamond Prox potentially going to be caught out here. Trying to flash over the wall. Doesn't find his way out just yet, but Giral going to be the one almost going down. Seiya grabbing the kill onto Diamond as Giral falls as well. 1 for 1 so far Gambit walking himself. And now Steos interrupting the hook shot from Giral, trying to keep him here long enough for Diamond Prox to show up and
He's diving.
Make this gank happen. Diamond wanting to get in there. Nice cask.
From downtown, so they lock it down. Giral's there engaging.
Now we've got the engage, the stun. Kira trying to get himself away, but the team collapses and manages to find themselves the damage. White Lotus grabbing the kill credit on that one.
I think Gambit just snuck away the Herald.
They're engaging. 1 versus 2 here. They go in, issue the Hextech ultimatum. Giral looking to find the damage, but Diamond Prox manages to make this an even fight after all. Trying to go in, back here onto Giral. As Seiya shows up, now it's going to be 3 versus 2. Diamond Prox finding himself in a spot where he's almost not able to escape. Flash into the taunt is able to lock them both down, and Steos flashing over the wall, barely staying alive until double kill comes in from Giral.
Giral comes up clutch a couple of times. They're hitting these hooks.
These two are still very evenly matched.
That was a really nice play from Giral.
Definitely evading that counter strike and immediately delivering the Justice a killing spree, flashing the emote. It's the point where this team could be very scary, given the right situation.
Oh, they're going again.
Hextech ultimatum a little bit early that time. Won't dodge away from the stun, but he's got Seiya here to make sure this is still not going to be a fair fight. Nice interrupt there using the Justice Punch.
Oh, no.
Counter strike. Giral jumps a little bit too far backwards, but the Justice Punch only lands it onto Edward, as now they're looking to make even more happen. Giral coming over the wall, putting the damage onto Diamond. Hextech ultimatum now issued, knocked backwards with the cast. Very nice placement on that one. Now Seiya coming in with a heroic entrance. Edward's still going to be finding multiple people with the pulverize. He's the first one to go down. Giral still barely going to be kept alive by the Camille passive. Genthix walking away from the turret. So much damage. The double kill for White Lotus. Make that one a triple, blasting the last man up, and he will not be for long. The last kill goes over to Seiya, and the clean ace for Lion Game. The split pushing. This has gone from close to very much not for Gambit Esports.
And the craziest part about all of this is the engage looked a bit off from Giral.
Giral now going to be drawing the aggro.
Here we go again.
People, here comes the heroic entrance. Steos the one who's going to be burst down very, very rapidly. The Cataclysm coming in, nearly going to be taking him down at the start of the fight. Adi limping away from this fight as Edward now going to be chased down by the rest of Lion Gaming. They're onto the back line of Gambit Esports. Kira's caught out, stunned up, brought down. And Edward tries to get himself out while covering for his team. Lion has found their way onto the... Diamond Prox walking a little bit too close to that brush, and he has no escape mechanisms left. Might be trying to use the ulti to escape. Does do so for now. Walking away with the stone plate, but White Lotus unstoppable with the damage. Edward now going to be stunned up even through the Alistair ultimate.
Oh, they're diving.
He's still going to drop. In comes Seiya. The dunk into the ground. The double kill for White Lotus. The taunt comes through onto Kira. The triple for White Lotus, looking to make it even more. He's got the quadra.
Oh,
they're going to give it over. The pentakill for White Lotus.
Big pentakill, and the whole game goes towards Lion. They're going to be able to kill the Nexus as they'd like right now. Big performance from the AD carry.
Pentakill, Penta-emote, Lion Gaming, what a show. 35 minutes in, they take down Gambit Esports.
They even got that emo, Captain Flowers. I'll give you that one. It was a fantastic showing from the team. A bit slower than you're used to seeing, perhaps, and maybe that mid-game jitters is something we'll have to readdress as it continues for them throughout the play-ins tournament, but so far, and right now, it's only time to celebrate with a victory like that.
Gambit kept things close at the start. They looked better than they did on day number 1, but then Lion found their opportunity to really show off why they are a contender here in the play-in stage, and they looked good doing it. You don't make much more of a climactic finale than what they found at the end of this game.
Absolutely right. Is the cast player of the Brazilian players that go in the mid lane. Brewster doesn't play it. He's known to pick up that cast for himself.
He wants to turn around and make sure that he comes around from the other side. The flag goes through. The binding finds its way on the route down onto Vert. He'll want to get himself over the wall if he can, but he just can't do it. And Schernfire, not in the way we expected, but he does find first blood. Oh, this could go very well or very poorly. A lot of damage down on Vert here now. The stun comes through. Schernfire getting himself the kill, but he drops in the process. The flash a bit too late.
And that's really unfortunate.
A little bit under half HP. Vert continuing to trade with
him here,
but the grand challenge has been issued. Very nice riposte stun.
Oh, he's got it.
Vert with the outplay, however.
Chippy's 4-team-1. Galio's got the items. They still actually are engaging.
All right, here we go. Direwolves looking to find the fight here onto the bottom lane. Absolute going to be taken down before anything else goes out here. Double kill over onto the AD carry from Direwolves, as now they're going to be chasing down the remaining. No ultimate available onto the Cassiopeia. Pops off the repose, trying to keep himself alive. Binding comes through.
Chippy.
Marv gets taken down. Chippy's with the damage, but now he's in a 2 versus 3. Schernfire showing up, trying to even this fight out. Destiny tries to keep him alive with the black shield so he can get away from the CC in time. Redbird fires off the winner's bite, doesn't find anybody with it just yet. Chippy's still trying to get away on this one.
Oh, he's out.
Tagged up on this game. Direwolves not wanting to give this one away, but they'll have to settle with doing that anyway. Vert now on the front line, exactly where you want your Galio to be, able to find the taunt onto 2. There
King.
comes your lockdown onto King, bursting him down. Team 1's able to find the 80 carry. Now can they look for more? Schernfire barely checking into the tri-brush here, starts to take a lot of damage. Absolute and Forland closing in on this one too. Schernfire trying to walk his ally out. He's the one who gets stunned, and they should be able to bring him down here. Absolute grabbing the kill credit.
Yeah, they lock it up, so bit of disrespect, and it subsides.
Chippy's coming in maybe for a
another
flank.
teleport.
TP channeled. Fantix wanting to come in here. Petrifying Gaze comes out, but Marf is going to be caught between a rock, a hard place, and a Fiora. Goes down to Chippy's. Marf grabbing the kill onto King in retaliation, though. It's 1 for a 3-0 Infernal.
Forland's in position.
Forland may be able to steal this one away. Jumps over the wall into the pit. How's it going to go? Nope, it's secured by the Direwolves. Forland, the first casualty in the fight as well. Redbird wanting to go over the wall, uses the flash to do so. Direwolves.
7 wants that.
Stopping weak. Recall's just charging head first into the enemy team. Fantix very low on mana here. Glacial Prison coming down, managed to find its way onto him. Black Shield to protect Fantix a little bit longer. Redbird wanting to jump in as well. Nice binding onto Absolute. King barely walking away from this one, but I don't know how much longer he will be. Redbird grabbing the kill. Christmas present of death from that winner's bite. Means you can keep people alive, but now Chippy's the man in trouble. The CC coming down, the damage comes in from both Marf and Absolute. That Fiora is not getting away today.
No, not at all. Of course, they're pushing the bottom lane at the same time. Direwolves, they've got more than one agenda here. But
still pushing in that bottom lane, not using the TP yet. Now coming in, King throws the ulti into the pit. Baron is very low. Schernfire goes into the pit. It's secured by Absolute. And Schernfire ends up giving away his life for the try. Fantix now
has Snowball. Those 2 carries will be doing a lot of damage.
Black Shield onto King so he can stay on the front line without worrying about the CC. Package delivery from Fantix. Valkyrie right back into the middle of 3 people. They grab the kill into Redbird, but they trade their mid laner for it. Now Absolute having to run away from Chippy's, who has the grand challenge down, but he's going to be knocked away by the ulti. A double kill for Absolute.
Absolute plays that fantastically. Even the riposte that was bait.
The Direwolves may have found Absolute. A nice binding into the fog of war. The dunk comes through too, and they shut him down.
And that is so big for them as well. Killing the Tristana, 40 seconds on the high.
Fantix being collapsed on by multiple members. Flash into the Glacial Fissure, and the damage from Absolute is absolutely enough to take him out. Fantix falls for the 3rd time this game. Want to punish this, they still don't have their mid laner. Schernfire trying to initiate on Divert, but that's not really the guy you want to start this off on. Nice Sejuani ulti onto King. They've already found the enemy AD carry, but they lose their Galio. Chippy's having to run himself back. Absolute still alive. Marf's still alive. The damage dealers here 3, and they only trade 1 for 1 after. Now they're going to lose Schernfire if they're not careful. Absolute wants to go over the wall. The flash for the stun.
They're still going.
Forland now also setting up the damage and the moves on to Destiny. A double kill for the 80 carry from Team 1. Direwolves, their situation.
And they've actually carried that momentum through the top lane inhibitor. Theirs for the taking. The picks in the jungle straight afterwards also going to be theirs. The major one can start this off. He's going to have to teleport, but they'll just kill the Corki.
All right, here we go. TP used. Fantix on the front line, knocked up into the air. Has to utilize the QSS, trying to keep himself safe, trying to do the damage. Unstoppable for Absolute's Tristana. He finds a double kill onto Schernfire now as well. King going to be taken down next. A triple for the Trist. More damage coming through. Marf grabbing the kill onto King. Absolute stays alive, and it's a clean ace for Team 1.
They take them apart, and now the game.
Hope stays alive for the CBLOL representatives. They will get their shot at the tiebreaker. They will have one last chance to prove they get to go to that knockout stage, to prove they belong here competing even further at Worlds 2017, and they have got to be both ecstatic and relieved at the outcome of this game.
And to show they have what it takes to compete on this stage right now, taking apart the Direwolves. Remember the last time these 2 teams faced each other, the Direwolves smashed them. Something that you may not have expected, but it happened. So to see this bounce back from Team 1, to see them lose so heavy-handed to Cloud9 before this game today, still a very good showing from them, very much commendable, and you'd have to be happy if you're a Brazilian fan after that.
And we talked about attitude going into this game, Rusty. We talked about being able to have the mental fortitude to lose
That might be sicker.
We got ourselves a game, Rusty. Yasuo, the final pick at Worlds 2017 for Mystic. A lot of slow effectiveness from that one. Oh, the exhaust. They're going all the way in on this one. Mystic, they want to pop some kind of a summoner on him. They at least get his heal. Exhaust for heal on these guys. No chill at all. They're going back in. The flash away from Mystic. They're popping the heal to go after him at first.
Here comes Condi at 957. You don't get a free red buff.
All right, WE flexing those muscles, trying to steal this one away, but it's Diamond Prox who gets it now. 957 on the run, but Kira's made the rotation as well, and it's a 2-0 game for Gambit. Come down into this bottom lane, see if they can make this lead even larger.
Very achievable.
Slow comes out. There's your Pulverize. Snowball finding its way onto Mystic yet again. Diamond wants to go in, and he's got the flash. The moves from Gambit Esports this game, finding these kills time again, but Condi takes down that pesky Kog'Maw.
At least they get the trade. Diamond Prox and Edward, though, still looking towards working together in
Go over the wall.
He hasn't.
He's walking right into it anyway. What the hell?
He was like, you can't be shopping. What was he doing?
Managed to get himself out of it. Now they're going in. They got Diamond Prox here as well. Xie trying to keep himself alive, but he's got backup. Stun comes out. Windwall goes over the wall. The kill from Xie to start this one off, as they might be able to find even more on Diamond now. Condi's got plenty of damage effectively, and right now he's making his way down towards the bottom lane. Blasting going to be ignited, stunned up. Mystic with the damage on this one. Condi shows up, drops the smoke screen, walks up to grab himself the auto attack, and it's Edward who's now going to be kill number 2, maybe double kill for Condi. Kira wanted to come in there, pops up Mystic. He gets himself stunned. He still wants to make the play, but I don't think he's gonna get it. It's a triple for Condi.
And Condi's now 4-0-1 after all. Which now they've got the jump.
You gotta get him. You gotta go. There's the prison. There's the damage and blasting. Take
they're teleporting though.
Picture. Condi wants to come in, clear these guys up. It's teleport, teleport, more teleport. Rumble ulti comes down. Edward drops first. 957 trying to get more damage down as Steos looks to make a meal out of him. Knock up with the rupture. Flashing away, but here comes the rest of the damage. The feast not enough, and Condi finds unstoppable to be his streak with the damage on that one. Diamond Prox barely walking away. Blasting needs one more auto attack. Gets it onto 0, but now he's going to be taken down by the flames of 957. Wants to put that passive to use, but can't quite do it.
And we don't get to see it, but the dog does not make it to get the kill in the end. 957 is Xie.
Oh, no.
He's just going to pick up the kill on the back end as well. And also,
you got to get excited, man. We got us a high-octane game. 17 kills, 12 minutes. Diamond Prox is about to be cooked up like Christmas dinner on this Sejuani. No, he sidesteps it. He's ready to go, but now Edward trying to keep himself alive. Can't quite do it. Mystic about to find the kill onto Blasting as well. The double kill for the Bane. Doesn't matter if the Kog'Maw passive finds its mark or not this time. Steos going after 957, getting the silence, getting the rupture. Still looking for even more. Able to find more attacks with the E, and he manages to get the feat.
Position.
Not again. More damage comes through. Not quite enough. Flashing back in. Xie. Could this be his first death? The Sejuani's after him. He's hungry for blood. Not quite getting the second part of it. And Nunu. The snowball.
Walk through the turret, I guess.
Yup. There he walks up and gives his buddy a rupture and then leaves. He's like, okay, here you go.
And now Xie's top.
Now Xie's gonna grab the kill onto him. Rupture thrown down, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough, Rusty. Double kill up in the top lane. Might just be the same down here in the bottom side. Blasting with that Blade of the Ruined King, putting some good damage down on Mystic, whose attack speed is gonna be sapped. 957 finds him. Condi dashes past the rupture, point blank on that Graves. Can he hit the ulti this time? You're right next to him. Okay, he doesn't even need it. 957 killing spree.
We're at a point initiation, may not be ideal.
Yeah, the counter initiation might just get bopped a little bit, but it's actually Mystic who's now in some trouble. Diamond Prox needs one more hit to take him, and he does do it, but it's Blasting who gets blasted. It's Edward who goes with him. It's Diamond Prox who burns to a crisp, and it's Xie who gets the solo kill onto Kira for... Ooh. Flash away thanks to the Nunu, but now he's going to be interrupted as soon as he starts the absolute 0. Root comes out, Xie grabs a kill. Kira going after Condi, but no! I think that's a lot like what happened when the real samurai left the world, Rusty. They had to fight guys with guns. Swords don't beat guns. Diamond Prox 4 Riders don't beat us with the Storm Raiders.
Here he comes. What are you going to do?
Steos, nope, he's out of there. GA grabs the killing spree. WE grabs the turret. It's 25-8.
Still a fun game, I'll give them that. They are not going to relent in any way with their aggression. It doesn't mean WE are going to slow down.
Here we go. Oh, GA's just like, nope, get out of here, Blasting, you're done. Teleports right up top of him, it doesn't matter. Mystic trying to fight his way out of this one. He's got the backup now. Edward goes down first. Mystic stays alive. Steos tries to get the feast, but he can't do it. He doesn't even have the cooldown. 957 throws his equalizer the wrong way, but he still gets a double kill. Steos runs back into the bushes. 957 goes golden, and Steos gets slammed up against the wall.
And they'll give the kill to Mystic. He deserves something after getting all of this focus. As we get to watch a 1v1 happen all over
All
again.
right.
Here we go.
Oh, GA! Kira tries to go in, but he just doesn't have the damage. GA's ate that fancy hat right off his mini heads. Just like that, they take it down. About a 20-second endeavor. Neither did GA, but it didn't matter. He was right there with the reaction and gets away. Oh, now he walks right back into it. But he still doesn't care. Look at the damage he does to Edward.
Blasting. Poor
All right,
Pugmore.
0. Yep.
Leave the pug alone.
The pugs are going to be on the endangered species list after this one. Mid lane and
We're at 22 minutes, so they are breaking inhibitors, though.
they're about to break the Nexus. The wind wall comes out, but Zero goes in deep into the back lines. Kira's already out of there. The stun on the Diamond procs. The flash forward from 957. Legendary for Condi on this Graves. GA in the back line. Goes into final hour mode. Oh, nearly gets himself killed. Better be careful about that one. Steos. I don't know how careful he's going to be. Condi just face tanks all of them and doesn't care.
Oh, no!
Perfect game ruined by a tennis ball. Blasting manages to blast him out of the game.
Oh no, WE, they can't end. They're not just going to be chased down.
Oh no, Kira tries to go in, but he just gets bopped. Blasting gets bopped. 957 is legendary. Diamond Prox runs for his life. I don't think Mystic cares too much.
I guess they've decided to end the game.
I guess
here.
they want to end the game instead. WE takes down Gambit. Their group stage performance will end with a perfect record, and Gambit will leave the world stage in 2017 in one of the most entertaining ways I think they possibly could have.
Exactly right. If nothing else, they had fun doing it. The last game meant nothing
They
for
were good
Gambit.
sports.
WE wanted to have the perfect game, but they also made sure that they were there to have fun just as much as Gambit were. Both teams acknowledging that was what the state of the game was going to be.
Look at the smiles
Exactly.
on the players' faces. They know exactly what that game was. It was a lot of fun to watch. Hopefully as much fun to play in. I assume, especially on the side of WE, you get to walk around one-shotting people. That's normally pretty fun.
Yeah, we had 25 stacks on Mijai's for the LeBlanc for GA. We had an Infinity Edge completed at the end for Condi as
Big team fights as Team 1 decides their final pick of the game will be Camille to deal with the Rumble.
And Camille locked in for that 1v1 with the ability to split push and also a fair... Gragas is recalling, so this gank is on.
Comet of Legend comes in. King trying to get himself away, has already popped the flash. Star Surge gets the stun into the follow-up CC combo. King still walking away from this one, but not for long. The first blood goes to Redbird.
And just what you expect from an... To clear the waves as here they go.
There's your flash, your stun, your initiation, and the Hextech ultimatum to make sure there's no escape. Redbird now might pay for it with his own life. Gets the stun onto Schernfire with the auto attack.
He might live.
Redbird has no summoner spells left. Schernfire has flash and body slam. They just go for it here. Destiny also cutting him off. Yep. Redbird is the sacrificial cow, and Schernfire cashes in.
Yeah, King doesn't quite get it.
They're in the dead center of the river, putting a lot of spears into the Infernal Drake. It's going to be secured by the Direwolves, but now the fight breaks out. Cosmic Radiance down to keep King protected. Absolute keeping himself safe over the wall, but it's Schernfire who's caught out by the rest of the Wolves. By the rest of Team 1, excuse me. The Wolves nowhere in position to keep Schernfire alive. Getting himself caught out a little bit here. Has to flash away. Schernfire popping his own flash now as well. Redbird, the one who is now standing alone. Pops the Alistar ultimate, trying to tank these guys as long as he can, but even through that ulti, 5 versus 1 is not the kind of a fight you're going to be winning. They will trade that Alistar away for the mid-tier 1, though.
And Chippy's may be caught.
Speaking of numbers advantages, the Star Surge comes down. The damage goes through the stun onto Chippies, and 1 again punishes Direwolves for not being fully aware.
Don't happen at all.
Turret's still alive. Many minions beating on it, though. Absolute jumps over, tries to put himself in a good position to make sure they get this kill, and they will. The Hextech ultimatum makes sure he's going nowhere Vert grabbing the killing spree on that one. 3-0-1 on this Camille. 80% Ragnarok. Forlan trying to make sure he can secure this one. It's ultimately picked up by the Direwolves, but can they find anyone else? Forlan's going to be locked down. There comes your equalizer, able to secure 1 kill. Cosmic Radiance to keep them safe, but there's not really anything threatening their health to begin with. Vert grabs the
Redbird is.
Redbird popping the ulti pretty early here. Marf trying to deal with Fantix in a 1v1 situation. Sternfire forced to flash away. Destiny going to be caught out. Can't keep himself alive with the Cosmic Radiance. It does not come down in time.
Oh, here they go.
Forlan popping the Ragnarok, looking to go in. Voice of Light finding the slow onto 2. Fantix trying to escape, but he's not going to be able to do it. The double kill for Absolute. King looking to get away. No way out. The damage is there, and 1 wins the fight. A triple for Absolute.
Big kill
Over here, Redbird. Cast your heal or something. Forlan's very, very low. They might not be able to do it. Redbird, get in there. You got to face tank it. Okay, that was close.
They're teleporting in, actually. I guess they just really want to trade here, Direwolves.
They'll potentially catch Vert. Wants to take the blast cone. Fantix reading him. Vert trying to escape. Not today. They'll shut him down, which is nice because that means he won't have to... Waiting for the stun. There we go. Wants to get the headbutt too. Absolute shows up. Explosive charge is armed and ready, and there you go. The damage is enough. Absolute's on a rampage. Static shift aside of Team 1. For now, the Direwolves catching out Marf is a bad omen for these guys. Great stuff from Direwolves. Finally putting the shoe on the other foot, catching the enemy solo laner out and punishing out the way, but Redbird goes over the wall. He's got the headbutt, got the pulverize, got the stun, and he's even got Absolute there for the backup. They take down the Direwolves mid laner, and Forlan wants to go even further.
Redbird doing everything.
Oh no, not again. Fantix getting himself stunned up, but Cosmic Radiance is there in time, and Marf actually the first pickup in this fight. This could be huge for the Direwolves. Redbird now into the back line, finding the stun onto Chippies. Forlan's wanting to run up as well. Ragnarok comes down. Absolute going to be keeping himself safe. Surefire drops winning. Absolute jumping away, but Fantix in hot pursuit, able to find the damage with the auto attack and the shutdown for Direwolves.
Nothing.
This is it. This is the kind of play that either wins or loses you the game. And here we go. Team 1 looking to stop him here in the Baron pit. 4 versus 5. Forlan going to be forced
But Camille's going to end the game if they keep them busy.
Baron has been taken. They're just trying to stop the back. Schernfire dropping nearly down to dead. Absolute, one more auto attack grabs him. Fantix to be taken down next. Absolute needs one more, manages to find it, but King's coming around him next. Marf gets the kill onto Fantix. Now King's looking to fight these guys both. He drops 2. Only Chippies remains. The Nexus turret's now under pressure. 1 Baron buff left running on the side of Direwolves. A triple for Marf.
But it's 20 seconds by himself. Chippies, I don't think he has what it takes to try and hold this off. That desperation play from the side of the Direwolves might have just lost them everything.
Chippy's gonna be jumped on, he's taken down, and Team 1 will find their back-to-back victories against the Direwolves, and the representatives from the CB LOL will move forward into the knockout stage.
With a big 2-0 on the day, a very much commendable performance and noticed improvement from the entire roster of Team 1 Esports. They go back to their roots, they pick the Tristana, they team fight, and they take apart Oceania's representatives in the Direwolves. That one's got to hurt.
We talked at the beginning of our first game today, Rusty, about how these teams needed to adapt from day one, excuse me, to day 2, about what kind of weaknesses they were going to shore up, about what kind of strengths they were going to highlight. And Team 1, yes, they had a rough game against Cloud9 to start the day today, but their performances in both of these games against the Direwolves showed a